Hey y'all, it's Krisha. I just hopped off of IG and decided to pop onto Facebook Live to share this information. I think it will help many of you guys in terms of launching your new programs, your products, and your services. We are now in March, the last month of the first quarter. I hope you are slaying your goals, and I hope some of the tips that I would share tonight will help you to slay your goals this month. But I want to share tonight about why launches fail and the things that you can do to failure proof your launch. A lot of people believe that they are actually launching their products, programs, or services, but they actually aren't in a launch phase. I'm going to explain what I mean, and I'm going to share the difference between a launch and between what I like to call an announcement. What a lot of entrepreneurs do is that they tend to create a product in the background, which you absolutely should do 100%. Make sure that you are working in the background and creating your products, your programs, and your services. But what a lot of entrepreneurs do and they think is a launch is that they create these programs, these great products and services, but when they launch, they have zero sales. And I call that an announcement. I don't call it a launch, because when you put out your product and you say, hey guys, this is what I've been working on, I have this product for sale, what happens is you get a lot of likes, you get congratulations, you get that I like this, you get this looks good, but you don't get sales because you didn't actually launch. You made an announcement. And when you make an announcement, people don't buy. When you make an announcement, people congratulate you. They say they like it. They say this is good. They may even award your announcement with a couple shares. This is why launches fail, because you think that you are launching, but you actually aren't launching anything. The first thing I want you to do, somebody type number 1 in the comments. This is the first thing I want you to do. Or maybe I should say the first thing I want you to not do. The first don't of a launch, the first don't of a product launch. Do not put coming soon. Do not put coming soon. I know you've seen a lot of people put this is coming soon. I've been working on this amazing thing, or they're gonna say maybe in 2 weeks I have this product that I've been working on for you guys and it's going to be amazing. Do not put coming soon. What that does is it builds up the anticipation for your buyer, yes. But then there is an entire 2-week lapse before you actually launch. And you lose the momentum because of the announcement. And the announcement is going to get you congratulations. The announcement is going to get you like and it's going to get you shares, but it's not going to get you sales. Because what you did is you did not take off. Think about a launch. Think about a rocket. If a rocket is going to launch, it takes off in a particular direction, but it has speed, it has momentum. When I drop a coming soon and I do not do any other activities before my launch, what I do is I release a rocket, but I don't give fuel to it so that it can continue to go towards sales. So I get congratulations and I get 200 likes on my post and a bunch of people saying, oh girl, this is good. Oh, congratulations bro, sis, you killing the game. And you get all of that, but you get zero sales. So the first thing that you should not do not put coming soon. What you should do is that you should launch before you launch. What I teach is launch, create, launch. And I'm going to tell you why I teach it in this particular way. I kind of tend to always mix up the formulas because I mix it up based on what works for me. We are all on a social media platform right now. If you're using Instagram, if you're using Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, it is a social platform. And because it's a social platform, you are most welcome. Because it's a social media platform, people come on there to be social. But there are a lot of entrepreneurs like me who come on social media, and my purpose of being on social media is for my business. I never apologize for showing up for my business because it's just like an employee showing up for work every single day. You use social media as a platform for sales. So if you think that people are tired of you posting, you have the wrong mindset as an entrepreneur. Think about going to work every single day. You report for duty because there's something for you to do. As an entrepreneur, if you don't show up every single day, it means that you're closed for business. So I don't feel bad about showing up every day on social media for my business because I use social media for my business. But sometimes there is an abuse of social media in terms of business when we make announcements and we don't launch. When you launch, right, your launch strategy should be that you prepare your audience or your potential clients for what is to come. And you should make it as natural as possible. You should make it as a natural part of your existence, a natural part of life. So what I tend to do is I tend to create my content around my launch. I have a launch planner, and in my launch planner or my launch schedule, I know every product, every program, every service that I'm going to launch for the next 6 months to a year. So the first thing that you need to do if you're an entrepreneur on here, never do sporadic launches. You should have a calendar, and in your calendar or a purpose planner, if you have one, in your planner, you should have every month the programs, the products, the services, the workshops, everything that you're going to do. You should have a launch sequence. You should never be creating things on the fly and just showing up with a launch, because your launch is going to fail. So when you know in this month that you have this particular launch, your content should be centered around your launch. I like to say that content should point to 3 places, right? Content should point to 3 places. PPE. Somebody type that in the comments for me. PPE. Hey Angie, PPE. Your product should be pointed to, your content, should point to a product, a place, or an emotion. A product, a place, or an emotion. Every time you create content, it should probably point to a product that you're trying to sell. It should point to a place. So the place can be your website, your email list, your Facebook group. Or it should point to an emotion. When you point your content to an emotion, what your content does is that it gives people that emotional attachment to your brand. So, first point to note, right, on content. I think I gave you so many point number ones. But I hope you guys are following, right? I see Danielle is following. I see Angie is following. Your content points to product, place, emotion. So you know that you have a launch coming up maybe in 2 months or maybe a month. It means then that you launch before you launch. So your content that you are sharing on your platforms should point towards your launch. So you begin to familiarize your audience with your area of expertise. You begin to get people attracted to your topic. Let's say, for example, we were about to launch purple lipsticks, right? And I am wearing purple lipstick tonight, as you see. I'm just using a random example. Let's say I was about to launch my very own line of purple lipsticks. What I would do is, of course, put up pictures with my purple lipstick. I would ask you guys, what do you think about this color? I would show you techniques of how I'm able to stand out with my purple lipstick. And I would make my business social. I would make my business social because I would make my content become so natural that it would not seem as if I am selling you my purple lipstick. When my content becomes natural, I am pointing you to a product, which is my purple lipstick. But I don't make an announcement that says, Giant Slayer lipsticks, get your purple lipsticks right now. Maybe I need to make some purple lipsticks, huh? I'm not going to say, guys, guess what? Next 2 weeks, I am launching Giant Slayer lipstick. No. I'm going to be as natural as possible and as social as possible because people are coming onto this platform to be social. And I am going to begin to live in their mind because I'm going to show up every single day with my content that is so natural, but my content is going to be selling my product. So I'm launching before I launch. This is why if you put an announcement, you did not launch. You put an announcement. You have to have a sequence of activities that head up to your launch. I talk about this in my course Launch Planner. If you guys did not get it, I put the link in this video so that you can get it. I actually put prompts of what you can share every single day. Because you want, when you launch that product and you open your sales cards or you tell people this product is available, you have been educating your client for a period of time. Let's say it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. They have been following your perspective on your product, and they now have an attachment to you and your brand. Guess what happens when you launch? When you launch, people are going to buy your purple lipsticks in the case of my example, because guess what? I did not sell to them. Nobody wants to be sold to. I am sure you guys do not want to be sold to. So because people don't want to be sold to, And because social media is a social platform, you should make your content come off as natural as possible. Actually, your content is a part of your life. So I don't separate my life really from what I do as my business. I am the same person, Krisha, as the same person, coach, as the same person, business owner. I put my personality into everything that I do as a brand. So when you see my brand, you should know that's Giant Slayer. You should know that's Krisha. I use specific words because I want it to stay in your mind. So when I create my content, I would say the slaying planner. I would say, let me help you slay. My copy would always have words that lead to my brand because it's a personal brand represented by a woman who calls herself the Giant Slayer. So I want every time, let me tell you what happened this week, right? One of my clients that lives in Atlanta, Georgia, she was driving and she saw, I don't know if she's going to watch this replay, she saw a vehicle with the license plate Slayer. She took a picture and she sent it to my inbox and she said, Coach, you're everywhere. I just saw someone driving this vehicle with the number plate Slayer, and I thought of you and I had to send you this. I started to laugh because guess what? My brand is now living in the minds of my audience, of my potential clients, even in my absence. Everywhere they hear Slayer, everywhere they hear push past pain, everywhere they see purpose, everywhere they see certain elements, it makes them think of my brand and my message. Why? Because I'm launching even when I'm not launching, and it becomes a natural occurrence. So my lessons for you tonight: do not put up coming soon. Launch before you launch. My sequence is launch, create, launch. Because by the time you launch, you would have built up enough fuel and enough momentum for your product to take off. And guess what? You actually make profit because you actually sell. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave one more point for you guys because I have to hang out with my girls at 8 o'clock. So my last point that I'm going to leave for you guys is to ride trending topics. I was giving this example over on Instagram. And if you are not following me on Instagram, please go over and look for at BCrisha, BCrisha. Follow me on Instagram. I did a video there as well. And I always put a lot of tips up in my Instagram stories because I just like Instagram. Instagram is my jam. But I was sharing on Instagram, right now, a trending topic is the Netflix show Love is Blind. How many of you have watched Love is Blind, right? We're going to get on a call in probably the next 5 minutes. The link is on my page if you want to join us. Because a couple of girls just going to chat about Love is Blind because we've all watched the series and we just want to talk about it. And we are now going to have a virtual meeting at 8 o'clock to talk about Love is Blind. But I shared that example to talk about Love is Blind is trending right now. So if it's trending, and if you are someone in the relationship space, or if you are someone in a space that is related to the movie, you can get eyeball attention just by riding the trending topic of Love is Blind. Think about it. Netflix series Love is Blind has gone viral. It means that anywhere people see Love is Blind, it stops them and it gets their attention. When people are on their phone, they only stop when something gets their attention. If Netflix has our attention right now with Love is Blind, and your solution ties into Love is Blind, you should be riding the attention of Love is Blind. But once you ride the attention, what you want to do is that you want to put your expertise into that particular context. So you may want to say, 10 lessons we learned from Jessica, right? Everybody saw Jessica. She had an abrasive personality. Whether we liked her or we disliked her, people are now familiar with Jessica. So if I were in that space, I would write that content. I would pull it into my message because social media is social. But I would launch before I launch. I would put my expertise into something that is trending. And I would now begin to get eyeball attention by sharing my perspective. Guess what happens? I get new people who have never read my content, never engaged with my brand, never did coaching with me, never stopped to look at any of my posts. I get them to stop because I'm talking about something of interest. When I get them to stop, I put in my expertise, I put in my talent, I put in my perspective. And when people start reading your perspective, guess what's going to happen? they're going to want to follow you for that perspective. And as they follow you for that perspective, you gain the momentum and you have now attracted people into your audience that you can possibly sell your services to because they like your unique perspective. So these are just a few of my tips on launching. If you want more of these tips, as I said, I put the link in this post that you can absolutely buy my online course launch planner. In that planner, it's just simple things that you can do every single day to launch before you launch. I just give you ideas that you can use that stimulates your mind to help you launch before you launch. And if you are an entrepreneur that says, listen, this made sense, like I'm ready to talk to you, you can absolutely book a free revenue call with me so that I can help you make sense of your products, your programs, and your services. And I want to prepare you to launch. I want to see a lot more winning on my timeline. And I want to see winning, more launching, and less announcements. So I don't want to see coming soon. I don't want to see I'm working on something great. Because we know that you are great. But we want you to show us that greatness. So I want you guys to win. Get the online launch planner if you haven't already. If you have questions, you can type them below this video. I go back through all of my videos and I make sure that I respond to every single question. And if you want to talk about Love is Blind, hop on to the girls' night tonight. The link is on my bio. Not my bio. I'm thinking I'm on Instagram. The link is on my Facebook page, shared by LaDonna. We're going to be on Zoom in 1 minute discussing the series. So you guys can hop over there and let's do something chill because social media is social. My name is Krisha Sarabone, also known as the Giant Slayer, and I simplify the road to profitability through the creation of programs, products, and services. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this tonight. And I see I had a first timer. Thank you for rocking with me. Keep rocking. You're going to learn so much because this is what I do. I give all. I don't believe I'm in competition with anyone. So when I empower you, I empower me. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.